Oh, hey, I didn't see y'all there. So yeah, we got some packages in today, guys. Got something from the movie room. And then this is a surprise gift from someone. I'm not sure. I hope there's a note in it that lets me know who sent it. Anyways, let's see what we got in here today. It's some pretty cool stuff.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and welcome back to my channel, JOHNDOEJUGGALO. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like my daughter says, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. This is where you're going to find me discussing my favorite things about movies and music, video games, and the physical medias that surround all of those types of mediums. So please sit back and relax and check out this next video.
Alright, so we got some things in today and yesterday. This one took a little while to get here. It came from the movie room. Not their fault. We're having a lot of issues with the mail in my area, and then I think they're having issues with mail in their area too. So this box just sat for a couple days in like 2 different spots. But it ain't going to sit here very long. We're going to open this bad boy up, and we're going to see what we got in here. I got a little something for me and a little something for my wife. I don't know if I've talked about it too much, but my wife loves Funko Pops. She likes to collect them pretty much all the time. We don't get nearly as many anymore as we used to. But wow, okay. So they got some cardboard stuffing. I like that. That's different. Okay, got our little receipt there. Oh, nice. Well, you guys know what I like to do with my stickers. I like to put them on my movie shelf. And now I got me a nice movie room sticker. Heck, it might just go back here on this shelf so that way it's in the background. What do you guys think? Yeah? Maybe I'll stick it there? All right. Oh, yeah. This is nice. This, it's all nice and bubble wrapped. So we're going to dig in here and we'll be right back. Alright, so after a few moments of kind of digging around and pulling some stuff apart, I got to tell you guys, they pack so well. I just needed to make sure, you know, there was no paperwork in there with addresses that I was going to flash to you guys. But look, they put that around on the edges of the box. Everything's fully bubble wrapped. They stuff all their extra spot in the top with more cardboard. And all the items were completely wrapped too. So this first thing we got here, this is what I got for my wife. I think when she sees this, she's going to absolutely love it. She has a handful of big-sized ones, but this one will be worth the space that it takes up. She really loves Elvira. So we got her the Elvira and Gonk Pop. How nice is that? Now, I'm not a big Pop person. I have a handful of them back here on my shelf, kind of holding things up. Spacers, that kind of deal. I like them when they're for certain movies or, you know, a game here or there. But this is a Pops Ride, I guess. And there is the dog in there. That's the Gonk, I guess, right? So there's other versions of them. That's very cool. Very cool. She is gonna love this. Like I said, my wife, she collects Pops like I collect movies almost. So this would be a very nice one to add to her pop collection, our pop collection, whatever you want to call it. I call it her pop collection, and I have a few sprinkled in. That's what I call it. But I had to absolutely grab her up something because I knew what I was getting was very awesome as well. So I had to get her something really nice to go along with what I was getting, which was very nice. So she ended up getting this really nice Elvira Pop. You guys let me know if I did pretty good getting her something pretty awesome. Like I said, she likes this kind of stuff. So, and the detailing is very good, if I say so myself. Pops have gotten a little bit better in the last few years in terms of detail and everything, complexity. So, all right, and so what I ordered this time from the movie room was a movie. I'm actually very excited about this. I got this on pre-order, and I was kind of last minute pre-ordering, like I like to do sometimes. And the movie room came in clutch. This is actually the reason why I ordered from them, was for this movie here. You guys have heard me talk about this movie quite a bit on the channel here, so you'll know that I was excited to get it as soon as you see it. It started going out of stock everywhere. All your typical stores that you know of. I could list them all here right now, but you know, the regulars, all the ones we have up and down the East Coast. They didn't have this one, but the movie room did, and they are on the West Coast. So I did feel a little bad about eating off of my West Coast friends, but you guys will be happy to know that at least this is in a good home, and it's gonna be liked. This is definitely something that I've been waiting for. This thing was wrapped. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm glad that it was wrapped as good as it was, because it came with 0 damage. As long as there's none hidden behind the J card. So you must know it's a steelbook. I pre-ordered Panic Room. You guys know how excited I am for this. I have this movie on VHS. I have both versions of the DVD. I had a snapper case DVD even at one point, but I loved the movie so much, I gifted the snapper case to my son. I'm going to keep my Super Bit DVD in its slipcase, and I'm going to keep my 3-disc collector's edition, even though I know it's all built into this. I think I'm going to keep those just because I still do like those packagings. But I'm very excited to open this up and check it out and watch it in 4K. I know that there has been some issues with this disc. I mean, look, it has Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. I'm excited to check it out for that alone. But maybe the Dolby Vision will look a little funky, because from what I understand, there is some issues with funky looking AI in this. That does kind of stink, but it's got to be better than the DVD, right? Overall, this has to be a better presentation than the DVD. And I believe all of these special features are on this. They're all on the Blu-ray disc, but I believe all of the special features from the DVD made it to the Blu-ray. Like I said, I'm very excited about this. I'm not really a big Kristen Stewart fan. She kind of always annoyed me. I didn't remember that she was in this when I first seen her in Twilight, and she kind of annoyed me in that movie, and she was in a few other roles after that, and she always just did this kind of thing with her acting that just got to me, where she would like do that clicking thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like she overdid it as she got into being a teenage actor, or like a young adult, I guess, actor. But like I said, I didn't remember her in this. I just remember Jodie Foster. I also didn't remember that Jared Leto was in this. I just remember Jodie Foster and Forest Whitaker. I'm not a big Jared Leto fan either. But I like this movie. So it's kind of crazy that like half the actors that are on the that are listed on this front cover I don't even like. It's kind of hard to see their names on this the way it's blended in. And I'm not super bright in here today, so. But it definitely looks very nice. I am in the camp that I'm a little disappointed it didn't get a standard slipcover. Not for price. This was very easily accessible to get for right around that $35, $36 price if you pre-ordered it. So I don't think that's really bad for a steelbook. I'm just upset that that was the only option. I know there's people that don't really like to collect steelbooks and they would have loved a slipcover or even just an Emerald case release for this on 4K just to upgrade from the DVD. Now, maybe they still went ahead and got the steelbook because that was the only option, but I just think it's a dirty practice for it to be the only option to upgrade your film. Even if it was a short run on the slip. I believe this is a short run. I mean, like I said, it's sold out everywhere, and it's on back order on Amazon as I sit here and record this. Either way, pretty excited to have this one. All right, and this next one, I believe this is some subscriber mail. I'm not really sure. I think I know what it is, only because I went to Amazon to try to buy something, and it told me that somebody had just bought it recently off my wish list, and that item hasn't shown up yet. And this seems like it'd be about that size box to hold said item. So if it's what I think it is, I'm pretty freaking excited about this because it's going to be a few more 4Ks to add to the collection. So let's dig into it and see what we got here, guys. Bubble mailer. And then it's in this big box all loosey-goosey. That's pretty typical of Amazon. But it's in better condition than my volume 1. This is nice. This is very nice. Okay, so somebody knew that I was very excited about the volume 1 set. And I was excited about volume 2. And now I have the Paramount Scares Volume 2. There is no note in this box. I do not know who sent this to me. If you did, please reach out. Please. I must thank you. Wow. I'm excited about this because it's got some good movies in here. Now, I love the artwork in this just as much as I love the artwork on Volume 1. And look at this. Now, I'm excited because it has Friday the 13th Part 2 in 4K. And I should be getting Part 1 soon. And I have the remake as well. So, as it stands, I now have all the Friday the 13th that are on 4K. I should have them all here in the collection very soon. Breakdown. Now, I had never seen Breakdown before, and it was on... I got it on a digital deal. I can't remember. I may have bought the code off of somebody on Facebook or something, but I bought it digital to add it to my Vudu library, I believe. I believe that's how I watched it. It may have been on Paramount Plus, but I believe I actually had bought it digital. And I watched it, and oh my goodness, like it just reiterates that Kurt Russell is maybe one of the just most badass actors ever. This is like his wife gets abducted in it, and and they're making him out to look like the bad guy. It's crazy. It's a mind twist of a movie. There was a new one that came out, I think, last a year and a half or so ago. It was called Last Seen Alive, and it was a Gerard Butler movie, and that's essentially a remake of Breakdown, essentially. Now, this also has World War Z, and I have World War Z, but I don't have it on 4K. I was actually not really ever interested in upgrading World War Z to 4K for only one reason. I don't particularly upgrade my 4Ks. I don't particularly upgrade my 3D Blu-rays to 4Ks, and I have World War Z on 3D. So for me, usually if I have it on 3D, that's still a more definitive format for myself, just because I have options to watch 3D. And this also has Orphan First Kill, which I think that might be the only way to get that one on 4K, or I don't recall. I know that Friday the 13th Part 2 is exclusive to this box, or it was when it first came out, and then when it did release in the UK, it was like $30, so everybody said, hey, you should just get this box. So like I said, I'm very excited about this. I really, really, really love the first set, and now that I have the second set, I think I'm gonna have to buy Volume 3 if it comes out this year. Do you guys think that we'll get a Paramount Scares Volume 3? Because I kind of feel like we will. And I'm kind of excited to see what they do for it. Paramount has a lot of really good horror and horror escape movies. I think this is really cool that it has a Fangoria in it too. So like I have a couple Fangoria magazines now, because between the two volumes. So this is very cool. This is very cool. Like I said, I don't know who sent it. If you did, please reach out. I'd like to thank you. And if you don't, I guess I'm just gonna live with a little smile on my heart for a long time. Thank you. Getting Volume 2. It's very, very awesome. I'm very excited to have this. And to have it as a gift. It's just amazing. I'm very excited to have this in the collection as well. Thank you to the Movie Room. I will probably be keeping their sticker hung up right here on my shelf now. They came in clutch when everyone else sold out before the movie actually came out. I am getting kind of irritated with that as a collector. There's really nothing that I can do about it. But it just kind of stinks that things are out of stock before they ever release. And I think that's about to happen again. And I think I'm going to miss out on the 4K of Deep Blue Sea, because I think it's going to sell out before it technically releases. We're about 3 weeks. No, we're about 4 weeks out from the official release date, I think. Because I think it's March 27th. And I'm filming this in February still. But people are already receiving their 4Ks of Deep Blue Sea. I think it's going to sell out before I can get it, get my hands on it and get it pre-ordered. It is what it is. I got a little extra spendy this month. We're going to do a big blowout, probably live stream of everything that I got in February, because there's more stuff that I haven't got to show off on the channel yet. So that's going to be something. But, you know, this is going to probably be a little bit of a shorter one in comparison to the last few that I've done. But I still want to thank everyone for popping in here, checking this out, getting excited with me about physical media and movies and, you know, video games and entertainment. You know, I really enjoy sharing this passion with all of you that comment and engage with me and participate in the love of physical media with me. I would like to take a moment to thank my members for just giving me a little bit of extra. This is where I like to shout them out, flash their name up here on the screen for a moment, and just thank them. But like always, that's not needed. Thank you all for hanging out with me today, checking out my new stuff, and for maybe hitting that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, hitting that subscribe button. We're almost to 600 subscribers. And I have a giveaway that I'm going to announce real soon to celebrate 600. So if you guys just keep an eye out on the post section, you'll see it there. And like always, remember to keep it physical.